up into high gear. Oh, this is Dragon Ball Super. We've got the skills to blow Zeno away.
Alright, greetings guys, what's going on? It's me, the Ninja Reviewer here, and, well, it's time to do this video because, you know, since I was unfortunate to do any live reactions for pretty much, you know, the true hashtag winners of E3 2019, but this doesn't mean I can still give my overall thoughts when it comes to, when it comes to E3 of 2019 of this year. Now, there's no Sony for this year, obviously, because Sony's been out of the picture for pretty much like a good while now. So, yeah, now that Sony's out of the way, what's gonna remain of Microsoft, Ubisoft, Bethesda, and of course Square Enix, and of course our main homeboys, Nintendo. But, well, you're about to tune in and find out. Alright, so here we go. So when it comes to this year's E3 2019, starting off, I mean, we had EA, obviously, but, oh, yeah, EA too, I forgot about that. EA wasn't really hitting it well this year, in my opinion. I don't really care for much for EA. Not really so much news about, I guess, Apex Legends or whatever. Yeah, they didn't really get anything about whatever, pretty much. So, nothing really new there. Nothing. There's a Star Wars game that's coming out, but again, you know, it's Star Wars, so whatever. Anyway, EA, I could just say the list better. Microsoft's, though, I do gotta say, wasn't so bad. It was kind of solid. They had some pretty interesting announcements. They had the biggest one, I would say, when it comes to the announcements, when it comes to announcement-wise, I would say the biggest announcement would have to be the Phantasy Star Online 2 cross-platform at PC and Xbox One. That was pretty cool. That's something I really did enjoy too. There were some pretty cool announcements they had at the Microsoft panel as well. They had the reveal, even though it's not really a exclusive, they're multiplat. It's the first reveal of Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, which is the new Dragon Ball Z RPG game. And honestly, it looks pretty cool. Not gonna lie, to be honest with you, it really does look pretty cool. Definitely looking at, you know, some gameplay of what it's gonna be. Hopefully, because it looked like more like it was gonna be like another fighting game at first. I was like, oh boy, didn't we already have this? I thought this was gonna be like a revamped version of like Tenkaichi or something like that, but no, they're going with their word. It is going to be an RPG game, which I'm like, thank God, because honestly though, even though, don't get me wrong, I love Dragon Ball FighterZ. I think it's one of their best fighters that they've actually made till this date, especially now since with season 2 being a thing now, with lots more content, you know, being developed for it. So we're looking forward to that. I used to play a lot of Xenoverse 2, but not a lot anymore. I kind of dipped over that and just play more of FighterZ, because FighterZ to me has a lot more depth to it, in my opinion, more than just Xenoverse, which I've already played the first one to death, and same with the second one. So again, sorry to you Xenoverse fans, I can't really catch up with all the DLCs coming up regardless, but you know, hey, if you like that game too, that's fine. But yeah, Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, coming out next year, early 2020, so that's gonna be a thing. That's gonna be pretty cool. Alright, so that was neat. Then we had Cyberpunk 2077 with Keanu Reeves, and I know I can't do the best Keanu Reeves impression. I do apologize for that, but yeah, Keanu Reeves. What more do I have to say but Keanu fucking Reeves? But other than that, yeah, the game itself though still looks pretty cool. Still looking forward to it, even though I'm not really the biggest Xbox player out there. You know, again, me being more of a PC and Nintendo player, obviously. So yeah, you know, still pretty cool. I mean, it's pretty awesome they actually got him as one of like is actually gonna play a big role in the actual game instead of just actually a cameo. So that's very neat. That's cool. So we got that going on. So next on the list of that. So there were some other good things too, but basically there was just a lot of things that were just like more multi-plat stuff, not really much exclusive besides like a new Halo game, obviously, Forza, of course, you know, the usual song and dance, obviously. And then of course we had a brand new Xbox console, or a new Microsoft console in general. I mean, they're not even calling it like Xbox this time, they're calling it a Scarlet? Yeah, they're calling it Scarlet something, I forget what it's called. But yeah, the new Microsoft console, Okay, I was expecting. It says 2020, but I'm kind of down. They're gonna like delay it for a bit because everyone's still like really attached to the Xbox One. I'm not sure if they're really truly able to dive right into like another console like right away. Maybe so. And they said this time they're actually going to be on par with actually like top quality PC. And from what we heard, the frame rates ain't even going to be 60 FPS anymore. They're going to be like more of a, well, not every game, but it depends what kind of games they are. That they're actually going to move up to like over like, what, like over 100 and something frames per second from what I've heard, something like that. So it looks like FPS is in the future, which I can probably predict will go up in the future. Obviously, maybe the days of 60 FPS will be gone, and then like more beyond of like FPSs will move above like in the next decade, the 2020s decade. I'll probably see more of that. So yeah, that will be pretty interesting. Not gonna lie on that. If they could actually keep their word. If this console's that powerful, well, due to Microsoft consoles in the past, we have to see how this one goes. But Scarlet, all right, I guess I'm on board for it. Oh yeah, and the brand new Tales game, yeah. Even though I think that's gonna be a multiplayer too, probably not just Xbox One as well. Probably again, most of these games, besides their main exclusives, they're obviously just exclusive. But everything else was just multiplayer. Well, it was pretty damn good, and they had some interesting stuff on the table. It's just, the usual just sneaks in there regardless. But hey, pretty solid direct, or just conference in general, not really too bad. Bethesda's minus like Doom Eternal and like some other games are kind of not really caring that much for Bethesda, to be honest with y'all. Not really caring as much as for that shit. Not really caring for much besides Doom Eternal, which I am pretty hyped for that. Doom Eternal does look pretty damn amazing. I'm definitely getting the Switch version for the portability factor. So hell yes, cannot wait to own this on the Switch. I'm very excited to see how this handles though, so I'm really hyped for that. Yeah, so that's pretty cool, okay. And then there was some other game, but I kind of slept on that too. It was getting a lot of love from my professor too. I just forget what the name of it was. But anyways, yeah, not really so much for me. It was just kind of like games I just didn't really care for. I think there was some like Elder Scrolls like sort of combat game or whatever, but it's just like until we get an actual brand new Elder Scrolls like after Skyrim, then I don't know, Chief. I don't know if this is it. So then moving on, we had Square Enix, and oh boy, we finally get to see the footage that we've all wanted to see. The Final Fantasy VII Remake. Oh my god, it is looking prettier and beautiful than ever. After so many years of like announcing this and to be like, holy shit guys, it's finally going to be a thing. We're looking forward to that. So, hell yes, finally. Oh man. And we got a confirmation of the release date of this. The confirmation for this is 3/3/2020. Yes, March 3rd, 2020 will be the day. Finally, we are going to be getting this freaking remake. It is coming out next year finally, 3/3/2020. It has been confirmed to be the final release date. So, to be fair, that's not... Okay, it's a little bit far, but not too far off, mind you. Because like they say, the years always go by so fast, so I don't know. So, yeah. So, anyways, I think that's pretty much what we got there. Oh, and Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, which is coming out this winter at the very end of the year. Hell yes, I am very excited for it. If you guys ever played Crystal Chronicles on the original GameCube back in the day, especially when you had to have so many multiple GPAs to hook up to that adapter, oh man. But even better because nowadays you have like online Wi-Fi technology, so you're able to play, this kind of stuff online. We're looking forward to the online factor, especially on the Switch, especially on the go. So I am very, very excited for Crystal Chronicles. It's been many, many decades since I played this game. Whew, god damn the memories of this game, yeah, especially on the, oh man. It was one of the key charms on the GameCube. It was like, oh man, it was one of those games that you really cannot put down. Or hell, you can't even like complete that game until you actually have like a buddy with you, like a little co-op. Like you definitely need a friend or a co-op person to actually play this kind of game, because oh man, like shit in this game gets absolutely bonkers, dude. But you'll see when the actual remaster, whatever, comes out at the very end of this year. Which I was afraid that this game was gonna get like delayed until like next year, but nope, it's gonna be a thing this year at the end of winter. So looking forward to that. Oh boy. So what else? Okay, now we get to the main event. The main event, the granddad finale of the best of the best, the king of the crop, that had definitely stolen the show of E3 this year, and that is Nintendo. Nintendo this year definitely stole the show a lot. Like, I mean, let's just say, for example, you got everybody else, they came on stage, they did their thing. What did they do? Well, they just talked for a few seconds and be like, all right, well, here's some games, took a break and, oh, wait.
I'm coming. I'm coming.
One E3 this year, and they didn't even have to try. Well, even if the games, like some games, may not be appeal to everyone, here's the thing: 42 minutes of just nonstop game after game after game after game after game after game. It was just like, it didn't stop coming, man. It didn't stop. Like, there was so much, like, here's a game, there's a game, you want a game, here's a game, you want a game, there's a game. Like, there's a game for everybody. And with Doug Bowser came on stage and actually was saying, like, you know what, there's a game for everybody, he was not joking about that. There was everything from RPGs to action platformers to, well, Andy, you can think of some really nice surprises here and there. Sadly, some delays. Oh yeah, you know what's coming. But you know what? It makes sense because, the more time they spend on it, the better. So let's get this shit started, shall we? Alright, so 42 minutes of awesomeness. Starting off with a Smash Brothers DLC. We have the hero from Dragon Quest. Pretty damn cool. So I guess the leaks and the rumors were pretty much right on this. Even though it wasn't technically well, okay, they somewhat got it right, but except it wasn't, like, from the original Dragon Quest game. It was from Dragon Quest 11. And then you have, like, other ones like Echo Fighters, pretty much. You can have them being summoned as well. Like, every hero from each of the character like, your own created hero. Like, you have the sword hero, you have that hero, and they're all from Dragon Quest 11. They're all there. And the final Smash is, like, everybody from, like, some previous. So it's like some Mega Man type shit, which I think is actually pretty neat. So they took a page from that, even though people are going to go playing like, oh no, here we go again, another anime sword fighter kind of person. We should have gotten something a little bit original, but whatever though. I think it's fine. Like, again, I was on the fence about it at first, like, really? Like a Link 2.0? Like, alright, but at the same time, I didn't mind this, to be honest. I really didn't. Like, you know what? It makes the Dragon Quest fans happy. It is what it is. But then, the next thing was just Dragon Quest 11. More stuff, obviously stuff we didn't know about. September, it's coming out. Yeah, it's coming out this September. And then, we had Doug and we had, well, Bowser at first, interrupted with the announcement with Kasumi. Then all of a sudden, it's like, yo, hey, I'm the right Bowser for this stuff. I thought they kind of did drag that joke on a little bit, which I will admit, though, they dragged. I mean, I thought I was afraid they were gonna go back to their usual shenanigans. I'm like, oh no, like, please do not do this, please. I was really hoping they weren't gonna do that, because I'm like, oh, come on, man, please do not go back to those olden days of, like, those, like, skits or whatever that took up a little bit of time. But no, that's not what they did. They only did it for, like, about a minute, which I will admit was a bit too much. But then we got Doug Walker. It's like, we got games for everyone. So then they start us off with Luigi's Mansion 3. Hell yeah. The game is looking clean as fuck. It's looking amazing. The game is absolutely looking clean right now. I am loving the fact that Luigi's Mansion is getting this much love. No release date, actually, which I'm surprised. But it is still this year. Still a 2019 title. Which I'm hoping it still is. But I don't think they're going to delay it, though, because they would have mentioned something about being delayed or anything like that. Because the last time we got, like, Luigi's Mansion 3 was, like, I don't know, like, it's September of last year? October? Something like that, I think. something like that. I think it was like around there. Like, it was around, I think, yeah, I think it was like around there. I forget when, but this was like in development that's been going on for a while. But yeah, Luigi's Mansion 3, I am really hoping they're still keeping on their word for 2019. I don't know if it's going to do like a Fire Emblem, how it's going to be like delayed or whatever again. But I truly doubt it. I think Luigi's Mansion 3 is still staying available 2019. So things are still going to be around. So no official release date as of yet, but I'm pretty sure it is going to be October. I mean, why would it be September? I really doubt that. November is a possibility too. Like either October or November should be that time. I think it should be October. Like, you know, it fits with the whole Halloween theme. It actually does make sense. Which, you know, hey, they still have like 4 months left, so maybe, but we shall see. Alright, so that's looking clean. That's looking good. Okay, so Luigi's Mansion 3, that's the thing that's already done. Next, we had some, like, Dark Crystal, which is based, I guess, on a Netflix show, which, I guess I'm, not aware of it, to be honest. I don't think I've heard of it. I guess it's a show on Netflix with Jim Henson's puppet. I have no idea. But anyways, yeah, Dark Crystal. What? Anyways, yeah, so that's a thing. Then we had another game that was announced with that too. We had what was it? The Secret of Mana? Secret of Mana? Yeah, which is some Square Enix game that's really, really popular, somewhere more beyond basically like way overseas. So it's like in Japan, I believe it is, but it's getting like a full-on release here in the US. So to Mana fans, that's pretty cool. And they're also releasing the original games that were not licensed here in the US, and they're licensing them on the Nintendo eShop, which is out already by now at this point. So you can actually check them out. So yay for Mana fans. That's cool. Again, not like a really big fan, because I guess I could start playing these games right about now, I guess. So yeah, alright, that's cool. Alright. We got Contra, but I don't know how to feel about this Contra game though. This Contra game though, I'm not sure if I'm really feeling this Contra game. Now, I'm not like the insane Contra fan. Like, I have played like Contra. I did play like the third one on the NES, mainly. I think I played that one like mainly more than the first one. And I think I played a bit of Super C on Super Nintendo. I think it was on Super Nintendo. Again, I'm not like the most hyped up Contra fan you'll see out there, even though I do know the famous Konami code and stuff like that. But yeah, from what I remember playing it, this is a different take on a Contra game, because it's taking like a different sort of approach, like the way like you're shooting and stuff like that. I'm like, I don't know about this one. I mean, it's coming out in September, so that's pretty cool, I guess. I mean, you never know, it could be a good game, but I'm a little on the fence when it comes to that Contra game. I really, really am. I know what they're trying to do. They're trying to make things somewhat new, but I'm not sure if that one's it. I mean, hell, even the graphics don't even look like that up to snuff, to be honest with you. They look a little bit downgraded, but maybe that's just me, though, but I don't know. Also, they released the Contra collection, so that's cool. So there's that available, so yay. What else is there? Panzer Dragoon. Holy shit. Panzer Dragoon. Holy shit. A franchise I thought I'd never see again. Besides Phantasy Star Online, which we have that one second game, which that was amazing. But wow, Panzer Dragoon caught me off fucking guard. I did not expect Panzer Dragoon, like, at all, to be honest. Like, wow. Wow. But yeah, Panzer Dragoon, wow. It's been a long time since I've heard that name. I played some of the games, like, on the Sega Saturn and stuff, but damn. God, how long has it been since we had a Panzer Dragoon game? Oh, Jesus. But, yeah, Panzer Dragoon, very, very nice surprise. I did not expect that at all. I really wanted, like, a Star Fox type game. Okay, it is sort of like Star Fox type game. But I really did want an actual Star Fox game announced. But, hey, you know what? This is a pretty great substitute for now, so I'll take what I can get. Now it's coming out in winter, I believe. Yeah, same with Crystal Chronicles. Oh, boy, oh, boy. Then we had No More Heroes 3. That was dope as hell. It's No More Heroes 3. The hype is real. No more of that weird-ass spin-off thing that we had, like, with the other game. It is a full-on actual sequel to No More Heroes 2. So No More Heroes 3 is coming out sometime next year in 2020. So another 2020 release right there. So that's fine. Second one. Then we have another one, which is something. It's some kind of like mafia type game. Something Sin. I forget. It's like some Capone sort of game or whatever. But then we had Astral Chain, more Astral Chain stuff. Very dope, very awesome. Definitely can't wait for this game. It's a nice substitute for Bayonetta 3, since I don't know when that game's going to be out. Sadly, it may not even be... Actually, I don't think it's going to be this year. Sadly, I have a feeling it's going to be sometime like early like next year, like 2020 or something like that. But whatever though, as long as we see some kind of gameplay element, like I really don't care. But goddamn, they've been really blue balling on some Bayonetta 3 as of lately. So, especially when they first revealed Astral Chain. So it's like, yeah, ever since they first revealed Astral Chain, it's like, okay, Bayonetta 3, please, anytime soon. Just saying. But anyways, yeah, Astral Chain's looking clean. It's looking really great. I like the mechanic you get to use, kind of like a little Persona or like Stan from JoJo's pretty much. And he had that like little doll thing that girl was wearing before. So yeah, it looks really interesting. I like the whole little handcuff mechanic thing that you can do to like a team attack. Those look really fun. So looking forward to that. Yeah, Fire Emblem, Three Houses, not so much shown besides a brand new trailer, but release date's still the same, so no delays, thank God for that. So it is final. I want its own direct. I think we're gonna get more. Oh, well, there is more gameplay that they did show, but it wasn't until the Treehouse event is when they showed more gameplay. So yeah. Next, we had more Pokemon Sword and Sun Shield news. We had more gameplay at the Treehouse, but the one thing that did show up at the direct though was a brand new gym leader called Nessa, which is a water type gym leader. So yeah. So alright, so pretty cool, you know. So then not really too many surprises there besides the new gym leader to show, but that's about it. Am I forgetting anything else after that? Oh, Resident Evil 5, Resident Evil 6 got ported to Switch, so alright, okay. Later down the line during the fall, I guess just in time for Halloween. Why don't you just get 7 while you're at it? Besides it being like that cloud stream, where the hell version, just give us the damn 7 actual, you know, Resident Evil 7. Just saying. Anyways, yeah. I mean, I'm just saying, you know, that's just my opinion. No, it would have been nice if we actually did have that though. But anyways, yeah. So I'm trying to remember exactly like what else we actually like someone missed. Oh, The Witcher 3. Yeah. Oh, then I can move on to the main stuff. The Witcher 3 game ported. I heard it's going to be a little bit downgrade on the Switch though, especially when it comes to the portable aspect. I think it's going to be like 570p or some shit like that. I know it's going to be 720p. Okay, 720p HD is going to be on the TV on the actual docked version. It's going to be 720, so at least it'll be in HD. But it's going to be a bit more downgraded on the Switch version. But it's supposed to run pretty well. I think it's about a good... I don't know about the frame rates, though. Might be 30, but who knows. That or 60. Or if it's 60 FPS, and that's fine, too, then... So if it runs at a pretty steady frame rate, then that's all that matters, at least. Hopefully it's not going to end up like Ark Survival Evolved, how god-awful that port was. So, yeah, hopefully it doesn't really end up like that. Then we have a little bit of highlights from third-party developers. We had, of course, they showed up Mario Maker 2 as well, but that's just a little bit of highlight because we already know it's going to be a big thing, and we know Treehouse is going to show a shit ton of more things. Speaking of, they did actually get note when it comes to the whole thing of, about the whole playing with your friends thing. They did finally announce that they are going to still be having that, but as a patch. Eventually, there is going to be a patch once the game is released, where they're going to be working on where you're able to play with your friends. They're trying to work out the so-called scoreboard system, which I think is kind of bullshit. I think they did the same thing with Splatoon 2. So, yeah, I don't know why Nintendo is so gun-ho about this whole thing, about cheaters and stuff like that. But, you know, whatever. Yeah, it sucks that, like, on day one, we're only going to have to play, like, we're randos. But it doesn't really matter, because we're all just going to be spending time just making awesome levels regardless. So, I don't think we need to worry too much about that, though. I mean, unless we do, but who knows. Either way, game is still looking just as incredible as they revealed. So, it is what it is at the end of the day. Spyro's coming to Switch. That's pretty cool. That Minecraft game, Dungeons, whatever, coming to Switch. That Foxtail game, whatever it is, the Super Tales, I think it's called. that Xbox One platformer, that surprisingly is coming to Switch. I guess that whole little collaboration with Microsoft and certain things with Microsoft could be real after all. So that's surprisingly coming to Switch. I believe this fall. I don't know when the fall, but sometime this fall it's coming out. So that's cool. All right. There were other stuff too. Just other third-party stuff in general. You know, just usual. So yeah. So anyways, moving on from that little highlight reel to the big guns. Another Smash reveal, and this time it's one of the biggest ones that we've wanted for the very longest time. Microsoft failed to deliver us with something new on Banjo and Kazooie, but here it is now in Smash Brothers on Nintendo platform, where they actually belong. And the model looks, oh my god, the model looks adorable, I'm not gonna lie. A little more cutesy this time around, but I'll take it as it is. It actually does still look really good. And so does Kazooie, she looks really good as well. So, before that though, I did like the way this trailer was, because it's so weird how they did it like with the same Donkey Kong style with King K. Rool. I thought it was gonna be like another Donkey Kong character they were gonna like add, but no, they actually pulled it off with Banjo-Kazooie. And I did like at the very end how like K. Rool, DK, and Diddy were just cheering instead of like being feared. Like, you know, with King K. Rool, with Donkey Kong and Diddy. Like, the Duck Hunt Dog, wow, that was like, yo, I was so glad Banjo-Kazooie just like fucking just destroyed fucking Duck Hunt Dog, because that shit was kind of annoying anyway. So yeah, so first Diddy, now Duck Hunt Dogs. I wonder who else is gonna be next with that, but I doubt it very much. Anyways, so we got that out of the way. So Banjo being the biggest reveals. Holy shit. Hey, we may not have a Diddy Kong Racing remake anytime soon, or eventually, hell, this could possibly mean we could hopefully get a Banjo-Kazooie like remaster or remake of the original 2 games, not the third one, because we don't need to talk about the we don't need to talk about the third game. We can just do that. Anyways, yeah, the original 2 games, okay, that or just a brand new type of Banjo-Kazooie game in general, because hey, Dragon Quest XI's coming to the Switch. And while Persona 5, unfortunately, the official Persona 5 is not anytime soon coming to Switch, according to what I know of, but we are getting a Dynasty Warriors type Persona 5 game. Well, you kind of wanted it, and, well, ta-da, there you go, Persona 5 on Switch. Okay, so there we go, that's what we all wanted, right? Right? Anyways. Yeah, so there we go. So we got that, and yeah, Banjo-Kazooie, very, very hyped for that. Cannot wait for the fall. And right before ever getting the Dragon Quest characters DLC, so that's fine, that's cool. At least we get to try them out. I like that little like menu option that you can do with the characters, so that's going to be a neat feature. So okay. And then the very last final thing they revealed that just took the world by storm, and they already won E3 as much as they did. Again, they didn't really have to try, but they still kind of did anyway. And this time, it was The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild is going to be getting a sequel. Yeah. It's getting a sequel. Huh. Yeah. I did not see that one coming either. I really thought it was going to be like, okay. I thought it was going to be like DLC expansion of this at first, but nope. Apparently, it's a brand new game. And I found out recently that the reason why it's going to be a brand new game, because there were so many DLC ideas to expand upon the existing game already, Breath of the Wild. They were just like, fuck it, let's just make this a whole new game in general. Which, I think in my opinion, that's what they should have done, instead of just making like more DLC. But you know, hey, if they want to expand Breath of the Wild, they could have just went with that too, like Skyrim. But whatever though, I guess. I mean, I guess that's one way you can actually top off a Banjo review. But yeah, yeah. Wow, alright, so definitely when it comes to the best of the best, Nintendo definitely stole the show. Definitely, for sure. They stole the show, they crushed it, they won, they destroyed it, they killed it, they ended everybody else's career. Well, minus we can't count Sony, because Sony wasn't in this year. But yeah, there you go. That's my long-awaited E3 2019 wrap-up, overall, whatever, overall my own thoughts. E3 was pretty solid, pretty nice. It was pretty nice this year. It was actually pretty damn good. Pretty good to great. I think Nintendo was just like the best thing that happened in E3. Definitely made E3. I think E3 what made it a legendary E3. Actually, no, fuck that. This is probably a legendary E3. It has to be the legend of all legends. Because another legend just stroked down from the heavens, and that is Banjo-Kazooie being announced for Smash Ultimate. And it's really huge. It really is. So, again, and Breath of the Wild sequel, again, marking down history. A legendary direct when it comes to Nintendo, definitely for sure. I think the ending just justified the needs of, like, everything else. Like, yeah, Luigi's Mansion 3 is looking absolutely fantastic, everything else. Oh, right, I did forget one thing. Shit, wow. I joked about this before. Wow, how did I forget this? Wow, Jesus. Animal Crossing is getting delayed.
No. No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No. 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 Hell no.
Yep, March
no.
2020, which is fine because I accepted the fact that it was going to get delayed. Because again, you know, they have to make the game just as great as they want to. So, it's fine. I'll accept the delay, like it's fine. It's looking great already as it is, but the more time they take on it, I think it's going to be even better. So yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, and Animal Crossing. So yeah, this was a legendary E3 for Nintendo. Great job, Nintendo. Great job. So I think this E3 was good plus to great. I think it was good plus to great overall with E3. Nothing else like stood by me as like, oh yeah, and Kingdom Hearts 3 announced more DLC content. Yeah, that's always great. Anyways, so yeah, but yeah. I think the only other things that stood out to me were just like fucking incredible were, of course, No More Heroes 3 being announced, Banjo-Kazooie for Smash, just Nintendo in general, just having like Panzer Dragoon especially, very nice surprises. I think that Nintendo was like just the only best thing about E3 this year, which actually did make it one of the most legendary E3 for Nintendo. As E3 in general as a whole, maybe good plus to close to great, I would say at least. I would say good plus. It was good plus E3 to maybe like great overall. Or just maybe just good to good plus. Because sadly Nintendo being the only ones I think were like truly like the best of the best. At least in my opinion. So, and it's an E3 done right when it comes to conference. You don't need over an hour. You don't need over 2 hours expansion to do other crazy shit. Just make it like Nintendo. Make it like 40 minutes, 45 minutes in total. And there you go. And done. And plus Nintendo does directs most of the times in every few months or 3 months, 4 months, whatever. So anyways, that's it. I'm done. Give me your thoughts in the comment section below. What was your favorite thing about E3 of 2019 this year? Were you excited about a lot of things for E3 this year? Were you a bit disappointed for some of the announcements? Let me know in the comment section down below. I know it was a bit over a half hour long, but thank you guys so much for listening to me ramble. Remember guys, be sure to rate the video, comment, subscribe, click that bell, join the squad boys, follow my social media plugins, and my gamer tags as well. Peace, soul, love, chicken grease, and the sky is the limit. Remember gamer fans, no game is ever impossible. So, yeah, that's it. For any gaming content, you know, I'll try my best to come up with that, but for now, I will catch you guys later. Bye-bye.